Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl Cashapp LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. And sometimes you can't make your cake, bake your cake, and eat it too, right? So a lot of people, depending on how you perceive it, this is an act of service or experience. But either way, it's a part of service, a bigger picture type thing. So when you're making cake, sometimes you won't always get to eat it. You won't always get to taste every bit of what you've done. It's kind of like hard work. You don't always see all of what you sometimes like. The results doesn't fully align with all the hard work you put into what you were doing. And the same with baking a cake. All the effort that you put into it, it sometimes can be a result of the taste of the cake, of the love and enjoyment to the people. Sometimes you won't get to taste the cake, but the service that you give will be a service to many. Sometimes the things that we offer is to give us more experience, not necessarily more enjoyment, more fulfillment. It's to expand our way of thinking, our way of doing, and our way of being. Baking a cake gives you experience. Being able to eat it gives you the ability to understand. Understand your ability to give, your ability to do, and your willfulness when it comes to certain things. It's testing out your abilities to want more than just doing both. Now, yeah, baking a cake and eating it is great. You get both the experience and the enjoyment of the fulfillment that comes with service. The purpose of purpose is to fulfill something and give people something they need, provide a service that is needed to people, that people are longing for, that people need, and being a solution for that, right? And providing it to people so that you can provide a service that not only is it worthy, but it's helpful. Truth is, the only thing about baking a cake is your ability. Your ability to put effort into a skill that most people are not good at. And it don't take much to bake. But not a lot of people are good at baking cake. Not a lot of people are good at what you do. When you think about the things you do, think about it in a way like, how am I uniquely doing this? Like, what makes it different when you do it? Like, how is it special? What makes it unique? What is something different that others don't do? You have to figure out what makes your cake different. What makes the experience that you give others differently. When you can think on a bigger realms of service, what you provide, the solution you give on a deeper level, beyond just the fact that you're baking a cake and you're serving it. And this is just metaphorically. It doesn't necessarily have to be just about cake. It could be about any purpose of life. When you provide something of value and substance that helps people with a solution to problems, you save people a lot of trouble. Therefore, you being a valuable asset to many others. Not only a valuable asset, a tool that a lot of people need in this world. So when you look at yourself, look at the things that you can provide and the way that you provide them, the way that you do them, the how you do them. When you think about those things, think about how it makes what you do differently, like how you do it differently, what makes it different when you provide it to people, why people should buy from you. Think about the bigger picture and ask these questions so you understand the people you want to serve and they understand why that you why you are best for them, basically. But that's all I have today, is understanding this metaphorically, and really understanding the value that it provides, and really getting an understanding that you can do more than what you see on the surface. Because, you know, a cake is presented, but do you provide people a good time? When you go to restaurants, do they give you a good experience like they say Chick-fil-A do? You get a good experience, people happy. What do you provide? What makes people want to come back to you for your service? Are you good to them? Do you give them your uttermost best? You know what I'm saying? What makes you better at what you do than anybody else? What makes you stand out? What makes you different? I'm not saying you have to compete with others. I'm saying what makes you the best you can be. You don't have to be better than anybody else. You only need to be better than yourself. Period. But I love you guys, and I hope you've been having a prosperous day.